Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so we're slowing down, taking a moment to ourselves to check in, to make sure that we're right with ourselves, letting go of everything that we think we know and everything we know that we don't know so that we can just relax, tap in to see what else is there for us. Okay, and we do that just with our breath. And I hope you guys are making a practice of this every day or every couple of hours, because every time you take those deep breaths and you let go, it recenters ourselves. It allows our central nervous system to calm down. It brings everything quiet so that new information can come in. So we know how to act then. We know what to say, or things will just intuitively sort of bubble up so that we can handle a difficult situation, or we know if it's time to push ahead, right? So it's just a recalibration that we do, and that's training us to be led, that allows the universe to lead us, our higher self, that part of ourself that knows more, that can kind of help us, navigate those difficult things or to keep us out of harm's way. Okay, so what we're doing is we're checking in, we're dialing into this energy, we're relaxing, we're letting go, like I said, of everything in our space. And then we're breathing and we're opening to what's possible for us this week. And some of you may have noticed that when you do this, that when I start to talk or when you do this on your own, that suddenly you might have body sensations come in. If that's the case, just know that that's part of the answer. And I'll be getting more into this with a course that I'm going to be sharing with you here in a few weeks. I'll be talking about it. And it's really designed to kind of go from A to Z so you can practice this on your own anytime you want, anywhere, under any conditions, so that you can get your own answers all the time. Because I fully believe we all are capable, and we all have that spark of the creator consciousness inside of us that allows us to do that. All right, so let's move forward, relax, let go. And for me, sometimes that means dropping my shoulders, right? So whatever it is for you, just let go of anything that's coming up. I'm going to take 3 long breaths. Okay, so right away what's coming in is just you're being asked to do it yourself. You're being asked to not pass the buck. You're being asked to pick up and take control of your life. This is the time in our life when the only person responsible is you, and to not look outside of yourself, but to take committed action now. So it's one of these weeks where we can get a lot done, but there's not a hurry. It is that sort of motion that moves us forward with a sense of security and a sense of divine timing. But we are asked to being the one to do it. We're being asked to take the action, to sit down, to be able to be the one who creates it or generates it for ourselves. No more passing the buck or no more asking somebody else to do it. But this is the time in your life where you want to take control, where nobody else can do it except you. And there are times in our life that that's true for, and now is one of it, right, is one of them. So if there's somebody that you've been sort of resisting talking to, or you wanted your brother or your sister to talk to them instead, or you were hoping your spouse would pick up the phone and make that phone call, just do it yourself. It's gonna empower you, even though it might be uncomfortable, but you'll be able to handle the situation in a way that is perfect and in perfect alignment for yourself. And having those difficult conversations make us grow, and they make us stronger, and maybe even if we don't get the result we were looking for, we can feel good that we actually took the initiative or the step to be honest with ourselves or to say what needed to be said. Now, a lot of you, my whole throat is tickling, which lets me know there are a lot of people out there who aren't wanting to speak up, who really don't want to say what's on your mind or don't want to be the one to say what you need to say. But trust me, if you're hiding something, or there's not hiding, but you're just not wanting to be the one to point it out, or that you have to tell somebody, maybe the relationship's over, or that you're, going to leave the company, or that you're not going to give them money anymore, whatever the situation is that has you feeling that angst, that dialogue or that conversation, just let it go. Let it wash over you. Just imagine this blue light kind of washing over you and helping you let go. And then just trust that you're going to say the right words at the right time with the right circumstances, right? And then let go, and they're going to do what they're going to do. And then you just need to hold your own and have empathy for whatever that other person's going through. If you have to say something that is going to be uncomfortable for somebody else. Okay, so let's see what else is open for us or available for us this week. Okay, so there's also a beautiful white light that's shining in, that's coming in, so that means we're going to be in the flow. There's opportunity that for some of us, this is a really, really creative week, so we'll be able to create a lot of things. We'll be able to get a lot done. Also an opportunity for the light to shine on us, meaning you may be picked or selected to do something. You may get a nomination or an accreditation or acknowledgement. From some of you will be getting money coming in that's connected to this. Could be a bonus, it could be a letter of appreciation, it could be just an extra money in terms of something that you've won. It could even be a court case or a battle. So I'm seeing the light coming in, and for some people that also means money coming in as well. You don't want to rush the energy this week. You don't want to be in a big hurry. It's about just being methodical, thorough, and aware, right? So it's kind of like being at command central, where we're looking out and we're seeing what needs to happen and we're just taking action. For some of you that can create anxiety, it can make you feel nervous to be in charge or in control of, even if it's your own life. So you just kind of want to, roll with the punches. Just take long, deep breaths and let go, because for a lot of us, it is scary to stand up for ourselves, or it is scary being exposed, or it can be a little uncomfortable when we go to say something and we get in that moment where it's like we're watching ourselves as we say the words, and it's kind of like this disjointed, uncomfortable thing. And that's normal for us as we begin to exercise a new muscle, which might be speaking up for ourselves or moving in a new direction. But the more relaxed you become, the more that kind of observing role and judging role that we have on ourselves kind of dissipates, and we just kind of get back in the flow, and it's, nothing but green lights ahead, and it all works out. So what I'm saying is, if it's uncomfortable, embrace it, move forward, it's going to be fine. Okay, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. Okay, so there may be somebody from your past that comes in this week that asks you for a favor. Just know that we always have the opportunity to redirect that energy, to say, gosh, I'm sorry you're hurting, or wow, I know that's tough and I can't, or I can, but it can only look like this. So you're being asked to listen to your own instinct. Don't take on more than you can handle, and be authentic, because so that's the big dog who lives with us. So yes, so the universe is saying, don't bite off more than you can chew. So what you want to do is you want to pay attention. Does that feel right for me? Does that feel off for me? And if it does, then acknowledge it. Then just say, you know what? I can't do that. I can do this, but I can't do that. Right? So just know that when something's asked of you this week, pay attention what really resonates with you. Don't just have it be an automatic no or an automatic yes. All right, what else is happening for us this week? Okay, so a lot of you are this is really good. A lot of you are gonna feel like you're in the zone. So that means you could get a lot done at work. It means you could get a lot done at home. It means that you could, your social life could just be moving along in the way that you want it. Your career could be flowing. It just means there's a lot of flow. Things are happening, things are moving forward, things are feeling good. Now's the time to, pick up those phones and ask for the favors that you were needing, or to be able to make those meetings, right? So it's just, I see it like a cross-country skier, but kind of like going downhill. There's not a lot of effort. You're just kind of gliding and maneuvering. And you're not going so fast that you're going to crash. It's just this beautiful kind of flow. So that's the kind of energy that we have in store for us this week. You just want to pay attention to it. And if you need to stop along the way, you stop, you handle yourself, do things that are right-minded for you, right? This is not about taking care of somebody else, but it's about taking care of you. Keeping yourself in the flow is going to keep other people in the flow. Okay, so let's see if there's any other final words of advice for us this week. Okay, well, we do have a full moon in Virgo on Thursday, and so a full moon generally means this is when things come together. This is when the end of a project comes in, or something you've been waiting for. This is why a lot of times people have babies around the full moon, right? It's the accumulation of everything that's all coming in together, right? So it's like harvest time is the way I like to think of a full moon. It's harvest. Everything's coming together. So some of you could get a bonus or money coming in, or a proposal, or if you're expecting a new baby, right? Or a new opportunity in business. So it could also be an accreditation, as I was talking about earlier. So this full moon energy is a really ripe, rich energy where you can just pick the fruit, right? Whatever you want, whatever you ask for, it's a perfect time to be able to receive everything you need. Now, generally with new moons, we have a new moon in a couple of weeks, and that new moon is when you want to start a new project. That's the time when you'd want to go ahead and say, hey, I'm trying something completely different and I want you to be on my team, right? That's a new moon energy. A full moon is that people are now giving you everything that you need. So you're receiving. So this is the week to receive. This is the week to be able to take it in, take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, enjoy yourself, enjoy this great crystal clear energy, because, everything changes. And I don't know how much longer we'll have it like this. So just enjoy it while you can. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week. It's really I feel like it's just a really great week, a sweet week. I feel like we're going to get a lot done. I feel like we can be focused and things are just moving the way they need to be moving. And if you're like me and you're healing and you're kind of taking care of yourself and letting go of some things maybe that were difficult for you, know that this is a week where everything kind of comes together and buoys you and buoyancy, it lifts you up, and helps you to kind of celebrate and see the sun again and to see what's good for you. So there's a lot of good healing energy for those of you that are healing and on the other side of something. This is a really great energy to take care of yourself and move forward. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Lots of love to you all. If you like my weekly wake up, please share them with everybody and comment below, and I'll do my best to come back and say hello to you. So have a wonderful week. See you soon.